Welcome to the Shooting Show. This week we follow Pigeon Supremo Geoff Garrod on the last night of the roost shooting in February down in Essex. Plus we bring you all the latest news from the shooting world.
Go. Well, it is. It's been a funny year this year. The bottom line of it is really we just haven't had any pigeons. They disappeared just round about the harvest period last year, and they've only just started to come back in small numbers. We're off for the first Saturday in February on our normal roost shoot. I've been down the farm, I've sorted all the people out that's helped me all through the winter time. They've all drawn a wood on the estate and they've all gone up to their respective woods, and then for every Saturday now in February they can just go off to their woods and try and shoot some pigeons. Rules of the day: don't go in the woods till 3 o'clock, be out before dark, pick up any empty cartridge cases as best they can and pick up any pigeons. Not sure what we're going to see. We've had a really hard year being obviously a keen pigeon shooter. The fact is that we just haven't had any pigeons this year. They seem to disappear just before harvest last year, and we're just beginning to see signs of a few coming back, but they've just not been here this winter. I mean, the farmers are jumping up and down with joy because they haven't had to go around the rape crops, but they are just beginning to put the odd gas gun out now. So I'm not expecting a huge amount here. I mean, if I can shoot 20 tonight, I should be really happy, just because of the sheer numbers that we have or haven't had. So we just see we've got a bit of wind out tonight. It's a bit of bright afternoon, but there is a wind. So we're just going to go and find a spot next to a few fir trees in the middle of the wood and just see what the night brings. Oh, as I said to them at the game, I didn't know the weight you've got to do. On the HV, 32 grams. Although there's a good wind out there, it's not as strong as I thought it was going to be. It seems to be easing a little bit, so I expect them to be. Look at these like here.
Hello, swear.
Sorry.
Flipping heck.
My mate Gary's gone down the bottom of the wood. I'm just going to go across into a clump of fir trees down here.
They're really coming in, aren't they?
I've had a double at one already and missed it, so not the best of starts, but it.
That's the cobwebs out of the barrel, though. Yeah,
you know.
So why here then?
Well, we're on the edge of a fir block to start with, which is always a good place to be. The wind as we stand at the moment is coming over our right shoulder. Sun's fairly bright, which is there, which is going to go down that side of us. So as the birds with the wind should be coming in here, we'll just start off here see what's going to happen, and if we have to move later on, we'll just move according to where the birds are going. But
Yeah.
we have to start somewhere, and this looks as good a spot as any.
Yeah. Send George.
Get on. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Sit down.
How much are we going on?
Come on. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's the one thing early on in the evening at the moment, and the pigeons are still fairly high, but it looks like there's a bit of a line coming through here into the wind. Had killed a couple of nice ones above the trees. Just got to wait and see again. But we're beginning to see a few pigeons moving now, so it's encouraging.
Oh no. Yeah, he's coming straight.
Leave it, leave it, leave it.
Too many targets to choose from. I think he's coming in, is he?
You actually went before I told you. So sit down. Might look like we might go over there in a minute. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
You take your time, Billy.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Let him come down a bit. Matt, I'll tell you what, that is just 2 pigeons out of the top drawer. I can't help swearing, man, but for sake. Sit down. When it's as bright as this, they will hang on in the fields a little bit longer to get that extra bit of food in them. But this time of year, you normally start getting a bit of odd shooting from about 3:30 onwards, and then normally it's sort of just a bit of odd bit of shooting, and then just a bit of quiet period. Then it'll just slowly build up to the last sort of 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, where if you've got plenty of pigeons about, that's when the last, you know, the last shooting should be really. You know, come and whoosh straight in. You know, had their last feed, boom, get into roost, into the trees. You know, so but
Another hour, you think, or?
We've probably got about another hour. Yeah, another hour of roost shooting.
In the bag so far?
Well, we've got 10 in the bag, so which is all right. I'm quite happy with that. Pulled off couple of really stonkers, and the rest have been okay to get them because you know, although the wind was up when we started, it has eased up now. So you know, the birds are coming in fairly high. But that last spell, they should be coming into roost rather than flying over. So, you know, give it, you know, got another hour, see what happens.
It's a massive group, isn't it? Bastard, isn't it?
I reckon I was closer to that one at the back than I was the front one. George, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Leave it, leave it. Oh, thank you, James. I don't know whether... I'll get these out of the way, my feet. 90% rape in there, a few ash seeds, but there's 90% of rape in there. We've got 20 plus in there, all full of rape, plus the flocks that have been going around, all full of rape. That's one of the reasons why we control the pigeons.
Many more to pick up?
Probably got about 4 or 5, which I'm just going to go and have a look for. Around the back here now, we'll gather this lot and we'll see what we get from there. Good boy. Yeah, we just finished having the last little tidy up now. I mean, as you can see, the light's gone now, but we just had a little tidy up. Gone around a bit of the ground there where we knew we'd got 1 or 2 down. We picked up 4 more, which is pleasing. I still think there might be the odd 1 or 2 that's gone right back in the wood, but unfortunately, you know, it's gone too dark now, and we'll just have to give best on those ones. George, George. Good boy. Move it. Come here, George. Come here, come here. Good boy. That makes a total of 27, which I must say, really pleased to shot that, because although we've seen a few tonight, we haven't seen the numbers that we've seen in other years. Had some really good shooting tonight. Put the Ely HVs to the test tonight, and I have to say they came out on top, really killed some superb pigeons with them. So really happy, although it's only 27, really happy to kill 27 in the conditions that we've got around here with the pigeon numbers. So hopefully they're building up, look forward to getting into them later on.
Geoff there, making his mark at the pigeons in less than ideal conditions. And now, the Shooting Show news.
This is the Shooting Show news. The Clay Shooting Classic has received a major boost from shotgun maker ATA. The manufacturer has pledged an elegant SP shotgun to the winner of each of the lettered classes, as well as a hand-engraved model to the overall high gun. That's a total value of £6,500 added to the prize pot. The Classic takes place at Garland's shooting ground on the 28th of May to the 2nd of June. Contact the Clay Shooting Company to book your place. The biggest up-and-coming talents in the shooting world will be on show at the British Schools and Young Shots Championship on the 4th of May. Taking place at Atkin, Grant and Lang, the event will see young shots go head-to-head across 3 courses with prizes on offer for individuals, teams, ladies and under-14s. Amber Hill and Ben Llewellyn are among competitors who previously shot the event. Alfie Tibbles is the reigning champion and has already said he will return to defend his crown. All shooters should be recycling their plastic. That's what BASC has said as the build-up to another game season begins. The UK's largest shooting organisation said that with growing concerns about single-use plastics in the environment, we all need to do our bit by collecting spent cartridges and sending them off to be recycled. BASC said its staff have all committed to do this next season. Director of Conservation Caroline Bedell said, "It's a small step, but it is a signal of the association's intent to deal with the issue." And finally, the government has backed grouse shooting once again in response to yet another petition against it. The petition called for an independent study to find if driven grouse shooting is of economic benefit. The government's response was that it has already funded independent reports on the issue, which found that grouse shooting has a range of benefits, both economic and environmental. That was the Shooting Show news.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And if you're not a member of BASC, it's time to join now. BASC, looking after your sport, looking after you. This has been The Shooting Show.